I'm not a very last minute person. I've said it before, like if you call me today, if you would call me today and be like, can you do such and such for me tomorrow? I'd say to you, give me a couple of hours to just kind of look at it. I won't agree or deny in the moment. You got to give me time to sort it all out. And if it's something that's like a week away, I'll be like, can I have a day to get back to you? I've done that with job offers. I've done that with all sorts of things. Not in the moment. Give me a day. And that's how I feel about my readings. I like to know they're coming and be able to be ready for them. And this just kind of was fast and hard. And that was kind of the point. And again, what the challenges it presented me and how I learned through it. Again, how can that not be God? So I think that's all my touching bases for this morning. I don't know how, once again, I don't know how days are going. I'm kind of giving up. I've reached this point where I have X amount I'd like to make, but I have a much smaller X amount I have to make. And as long as I get the have to make done and I'm getting other things done, I don't care right this minute. My plan overall is I'm gonna just kind of keep riding August, because August is gonna be a hell of an adventure. I've got to continue to work and try to make the budget that I have in there, which is still high in the grand scheme of things, but I'm trying to make up for the car stuff and make up for slower weeks and build ahead so that I can manage things better. I mean, it's happening. It's all just happening slowly, but that's why the budget. I have to continue to pack up and move out. I have to find people to help me move. And I have 2 weeks to make that happen. 15 days. In 15 days at the end of the day, this house needs to be all but empty. Except for like an air mattress, a small work table, a chair. Everything else has to be out. I guess I don't even need the air mattress because the couch isn't going anywhere. I'm not keeping that, so I can sleep on the couch. And then at the end of the week, like my last week here, after everything's been cleared out and I have like 7 more days left to clear more stuff out and officially be out before the end of the 30 days. That very last week, I have to do that. Try to make my budget by working and start rehearsing a show. My first week out of here, I have to continue to rehearse that show and open that weekend. And then from there, once I'm out, I am just drifting for at least 3 months. See what happens, how it gels, what life is. That's my plan. I'm okay with it. I did have one other thing I wanted to talk about this morning. So I got halfway through my tickets, my big ticket experiment. I have gotten halfway through the stack and I have found 4 of the 6 winners, which means in the next 15 tickets, there are only 2 winners. I am currently at $30 back, and that might sound terrible to you, but I came into this accepting that. Curiosity killed the mat. Satisfaction brought him back. True story. So I came into this accepting that worst case scenario, I would win $30 back. Right this minute, it looks more like worst case scenario, it will be $40. So I'm already $10 better off than I expected to be. However, maybe one of those last 2 tickets is decent enough to at least bring me close to breaking even. And I would be very happy with that. If in the end I lost like $20 or $30, who cares? As long as I have the other back. I don't know what I'm gonna do about my poor body when I'm living in the car. I will have to figure it out. Got the ringing in my ears. You call it tinnitus, I call it something else. Someone's trying to get through and I don't know what they want. Holy crap. Dude, that was something. It was only about a half an hour long, but yeah, I was out right quick. But before I was out, I had a vision of a spot on the property, so I have to check that out when I go home later. But also, I've been conscious for a while and wanting, I think at one point I tried to sit up and I got like this far. This hand was over top of my crown chakra, and they were like melted together. I could stay like that. I might. That's how rough I feel like right now. I don't know if I can recover from that. Holy crap. Got like little tremors. There was lots of other stuff. There's a practice in magic. I don't know what the word is for it. But you write words by writing block letters, and then they get written. The letters get written over top of each other. Spirit tried to send me a message with that. Dude, that was incredible. All right, I gotta go and get my shit together.